This is the Mzuri Rehab. This is a machine that we've developed over the last couple of years. The purpose of the machine is to really subsoil the ground. We want to break the lower profile up as much shatter as possibly we can get, but with a minimal disturbance. The purpose of this machine is to set the ground up that's maybe not in the best of state for tine, disc, strip till, any sort of minimum to zero disturbance seed drill. We believe that there are some times in the rotation where it's an advantage to just to loosen the profile up a bit. Okay, the machine first of all starts with the leading disc. This leading disc is obviously designed to cut into the surface residue, whether it's bean, pea haulm, straw, rape stubble. We're able to get a good cut into it. It's running on a trailing arm that has a hydraulic ram that's controlling the pressure at all times. The beauty of this trailing arm is that we can follow all the ground contour, crossing tram lines, wherever else. We want this disc to have consistent contact with the contour of the ground. That means that we're always going to be cutting the residue. So that's kind of like the knife that's going to cut through the straw. We're then followed by this trailing leg. This trailing leg is directly in the line of the disc, so the trailing leg is going to give minimal surface disturbance. The pressure of the leg is controlled by this auto reset brake back ram, so that means if we hit anything solid, it can lift out or root near the hedge line or lift right out of the ground. This is furnished at the bottom of the leg with a long point that has a choice of wings. We can go for a narrow low draft wing or a wider wing that gives a lot more lift, and we tend to mix them actually. We tend to have a low draft wing on the outside, and the leg between the wheel and the centre tends to have the wider wing. Again, it's up to conditions how we match them. But what we're seeing here, that we've got plenty of lift. This has all been lifted up, but we still have a lovely soft profile across the whole width of the machine. The disturbance caused by the leg then is reconsolidated by the trailing wheel. There's a wheel to each of the legs, but no more. We really don't want to cause any more compaction to the centre. We want to leave this really a level finish with a lot of residue on the surface, but we're trying to really use the wheel just to close the slot down, crush any clods in that area, but if possible we want to leave this area as untouched as we possibly can. We've got all the straw on the surface. I'm a big believer on the straw being left on the surface. It's not locking up any nutrients, particularly nitrogen. We can lock up a lot of nitrogen in the autumn. I think the main reason of this drill is probably to be looking at using it behind the combine, leaving the stubbles to overwinter and then drilling in the spring. I believe with this type of cultivator, it assists spring drilling. I think we can go probably 7 days to 10 days earlier. The ground's warmed up quicker. It's gone through the winter nicely. It's a very weatherproof finish, so I expect to see the rain drain through quite easily on this. Get the drilling away, we're then going to go into a moist, friable, warm seedbed, job done. And yeah, I think if we look down there, it's done a tidy job. What I'm expecting to see is not an obvious amount of cultivation. You know, we've still got this softness in the ground. We still left all this on the surface. Yeah, pretty pleased with the finish we're achieving. I think if we're going to use this machine in the autumn, maybe if we've done a lot of ploughing and power harrowing, we slumped the ground a bit, it certainly has a job for that, but I think we want to be trying to follow the combine immediately. By doing so, then we're going to give the ground maybe 2-3 weeks to rehydrate, just to restructure a little bit, and that'll really will assist drilling. If I had to drill straight away behind this, maybe I'd consider a roll, but you just have to bear a bit in mind, you know, it needs time to settle if used in the autumn, to be followed with a direct stroke minimum tillage type drill. But otherwise, perfect, just what we've been looking for.